And I think there's this other element, and just sort of watching, let's call it wokeness develop in our own society. Something struck me, and again, this is actually during writing this book and contemplating Lobachevsky's work, and there's something about and James Lindsay's work, who's kind of been, sort of a decoder of this woke literature, which is just very difficult to decipher. Except for some reason, he likes to punish himself reading large amounts of it. But no, it's like basically in wokeness, if you performatively agree to certain basic, very simple things, which are actually kind of crazy, but you agree with it and you champion it, even you rise straight to the top.
Yes.
Right. It's like, and this is actually this is not just in wokeness. This is, there's sort of, there's commonalities, there's sort of these Marxian elements. I'm not saying it's the same thing. Some people call it American communism, wokeness and so forth. Of course, there's this postmodernist aspect to it as well. That's true. But it's kind of similar. If you're happy to performatively, espouse whatever the correct talking points of the day are, or ideological thinking, or the secret password, so to speak, to get to the next stage, to win, right? For example, even if you're applying to university, you write in certain things that you need, right, to get to the next stage, then you win. And what strikes me with some of the stuff here is that some people could never bring themselves to do it. That's probably a small proportion of the population. But for others, namely psychopaths, right? It's actually, they're participating in society in this way. They're kind of mimicking, trying to not be discovered, right? And mimicking whatever people do. But